Instantly heavier than everything I've heard out of Japan so far. Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today we've got a blind React video for you as we're going to be reviewing a song from a band that you guys have been requesting and asking for quite some time. How long? Back in March of 2025 when this channel kind of officially started doing content on a weekly basis or several times a week basis. The first song that really kicked that off was Nonfiction Days by Bandmate. And in that reaction video, which you can go check out right up here, I thought there was at some point going to be a buildup, a drop, and then some guttural metal sounds. And there wasn't, and that's fine. But you guys hopped into the comments and let me know, hey, if you want metal and you want all-female Japanese metal, go check out Nemophila. And I kept seeing that name and kept seeing that name and kept doing other stuff for some reason that I couldn't explain to you why I was doing that. But finally, we are going to be getting around to it. Now, I've already said the band name. Hopefully I've said it correctly. I went looking for interviews with the band members where hopefully I could catch one of them saying it, and I did. And it sounds like Nemophila is the right way to say it. I was all over the place with the pronunciation. I couldn't find any good explanations really online on how to say it. But then I thought, just go watch an interview and let them say it. So if it's not Nemophila, please let me know and I'll do my best to figure it out next time. The other thing we're going to do is I always play this little game of try to name the members with their Japanese names and not sound like an ass when I'm doing it because I don't speak Japanese. So let's go through the band list. We have on vocals Mayu, on guitar and backing vocals Hazuki, on guitar and backing vocals Saki, on bass guitar and backing vocals Haraguchi-san, and on drums and backing vocals we have Tamu Murata. I probably said some of those wrong and I do apologize. Now, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be watching Dissension, which is a 4-year-old video. So Saki is still going to be here, but in March of 2024, Saki left the band for creative differences. So now the ladies have moved on as a 4-piece band. So with that being said, finally, after 2.5 months of you guys requesting this band, I finally get to say,
shut up, Draven.
For the first time ever, let's check out Nemophila. Instantly heavier than everything I've heard out of Japan so far. Ooh, I'm gonna kiss you guys on the mouth. Oh my god, this is the stuff I love. Okay, first impressions. We always kind of do this here within the first minute, but at 36 seconds, I've already found a place to pause. So like I said, instantly heavier than pretty much everything else I've heard up to this point as far as all-female Japanese bands. And I'm into it because I'm a hard rock heavy metal guy at heart. We've done reactions for a bunch of other stuff, which you can go check out on the main channel. The next thing I want to talk about is the very first note that we get from the singer. I used to be a singer in a metal band for about a year or so, and then life just kind of split us apart. So I'm very vocal centric. I can appreciate the music, but I have zero talent. Don't let that guitar fool you. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. It was a gift from my parents when I was like 14. Barely touch it. but I still have it. So vocals is where it's at for me. And the first thing I get out of Mayu, I have the names on the side here so I don't mess up, is the sound of two cats fighting in a back alley. And if that's not metal, I don't know what is. So the other thing we do here is we typically go back to the start and check it out again. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit because it seemed a little low. So let's do that again. Some nice double kicks to start us off. And then a mini guitar solo to start us off as well. Right here. Perfect. All right, give me the cats fighting. Here we go. I love it. Let's go, dude. So high pitch and shrill. And then it's all happy J-pop sound. I love it. Before we get any further, I haven't looked up any of the lyrics for this yet. For two reasons. One, if it's a Japanese band, I just assume they're going to be singing in Japanese. I'm not going to really understand what they're saying anyway. That's why I like looking up lyrics. Two, it's heavy metal. Even in English, you could barely hear what they're saying anyway. Is this in English? I think I'm catching English words. Obviously, I'm going to go and check that out afterwards, but just initial thoughts are, is this in English? So let's go back and catch it from the happy part. Oh, right after the happy part.
Tell me what you think in your heart right now.
Wow. What a change up. Yes. Oh my God, right back into dying cat mode. One thing I want to point out, and this is something if you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. On other React videos, it's kind of hit and miss when I do this. I like to compare things to other things, and not to say like this one's better than the other, but more of a this reminds me of. And the way that Mayu is able to switch up from crazy screams to beautiful, beautiful singing voice reminds me of Tatiana from Ginger. I'm sure if you've seen reaction videos for metal songs, you've seen the Pisces reaction video that everyone else has done. And you can see that switch happening and everyone losing their mind. So this is right on par with that with me. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was just going to be full on screaming the entire time, but it was very cool to see. I actually want to go back and catch that again. I don't know how far back it was. This is probably right. Let's do that again.
Tell me what you think.
I am on it with the timing today. Awesome. so much glitter in their hair. This is great. Every time they move, it's like yes. What a great mix of metal and hard rock that we have here. Ooh, the scream over the sing, I like it. Oh. I think I've had a stank face on this entire time, just whammy.
Tell me what you think in your heart.
Hold. We're gonna go listen to that solo again. God damn. I say it every time, man. I don't know what the hell's in the water in Japan, but everyone is just amazing musically. And I love this. 2.5 months ago, everyone, just so you know, if you would have asked me, name me one Japanese metal band, I would have said Baby Metal, because I've heard of them, never really heard any of their music, but I knew they existed and they were more or less popular in the West over here. But yeah, I had no idea that there was this much kick-assery in the music world coming out of Japan. So this is awesome to see. Let's keep going.
Tell me what you think in your heart.
So good.
Right now. ほんの些細な優しさでも傷ついた心を癒す力がある。それすら忘れた。It's a bit cold, it's too late. まるで指の closest from before.
I'm always saying that a good song will just punch you in the face. She literally punched us in the face. Woo! Well, I waited 2.5 months, way too long, to check out Nemophila. Let's go talk about it. And there we go. That was Dissension by Nemophila. And like I said at the end of that reaction video, I waited way too long to check these ladies out, but I'm so glad that I finally did, because that was awesome. That is the perfect mix of heavy metal and hard rock mashed together that I listen to on a daily basis. Those types of bands that do those types of sounds, that's what I'm into. I don't like it when it's so heavy metal that it's just obnoxious, but every once in a while, some of those are good too. But what I prefer more is the hard, heavy playing with the singing, screaming, and the hard, heavy playing with the screaming mashed into one. And that's exactly what we got out of Dissension. I can't wait to check out more from Nemophila. And that's where you guys come in. Hop down into the comments. Let me know what song you want to see reacted to next, if you've got a favorite of Nemophila, and we will definitely get around to reacting to that. And if you feel like we deserve it, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and while you're down in the comments, be sure to check out the description, and our social links will be in there. You can follow us on those platforms as well. YouTube thinks you're going to like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.